po, and our dear mentors in the women's movement. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Galing lang po ako sa napakagandang 5 years of research about mga kababaihan. And maganda po no, si Ma'am kuli ko sa Women in Media ay nandito po kasi na-discover ko po how important it is for women to be involved in public forums and public engagements. Number one, nalaman ko po kasi sa Maguindanao for instance, na nagkwento po sa akin yung isang principal doon na si Ma'am Kabaybay. Sam, concerned ako. 2 options lang daw ang mga kababaihan na bata dito sa Maguindanao, Cotabato City. And the 2 options are mag-asawa siya at mag-asawa siya. 2 options yon. Ang pangatlo lang is maging sarabalabagan ka, mag-abroad ka. So these are 2 things that inspired me na baka ang dami dapat pwedeng gawin ng kababaihan. Secondly, doon sa isang SWS survey daw po, sinasabi na ang mga babae daw ay better peacemakers and better peace workers, peace negotiators. So isang pinaglalaban nga nitong at naisulong natin sa United Nations across women networks sa Pilipinas is for women to be recognized as peace negotiators. So we now have Grace Rebollos of WIMSU, Western Mindanao State University, as a peace negotiator after Emily Marhunsar na matagal nang walang kababaihan dyan sa GRP-MILF negotiating panel. Sa CCP negotiating panel and GRP, I think nilalabi pa ni Narisa Hontiveros, Congresswoman, na magkaroon ng kababaihan. So, dito po sa research na ginawa rin ni Senator Pia Cayetano, kasi nga Women's Month po noong March 8, Women's Day po noong March 8, belated nga po ito na celebration. Ito yung mga numbers po on the alarming lack of participation of women in politics. Women in elected positions in the Philippines in the year 2007, women presidents 0, of course, nandito na si President Arroyo, Vice President 0, 100% men, Senators 17% versus 83% na men, Representatives 21%, Congresspersons 79 na men, Governors 23% na babae, 77% men, Vice Governors 16%, 84% na mga lalaki, Board Members 16% lang po ang babae, 84% po lalaki, Mayor 17%, 83% mga lalaki, Vice Mayor 14% ng mga babae, 85% lalaki, Councilors 18%, 82%. So why are we talking about women in politics? Sinasabi po namin, politics is in need of women because they would equalize opportunities, eliminate discrimination, ensure gender-sensitive policies. And if we affirm yung SWS survey that women are better peace negotiators, women are better peace workers, then sinasabi po namin sa mga Muslim areas, ARMM, kung nangyari po yung Ampatuan Town Massacre, na ginamit po yung mga babae para maging pronta at para iwasan dapat yung conflict, and yet sinaktan pa rin yung mga babae, minasakar po yung mga journalists na babae at lawyers na mga babae, it means na yung mga kababaihan are already not just taking the lead, but they're also victims. Women who are supposed to be leading and yet binibiktima po sila nitong aming kulturang parochialism, feudalism, and culture of violence. So what we're saying is po, if we develop women to be involved in politics, to support them in their community work, mas malaki po ang chance for peace and development to happen. Now, one example of this peace, concrete na, kasi nga sa mga media, hinahanap natin ng concrete examples of women in peace and people who really do work in development. I did a research for Asian Institute of Management on Tarhata Lukman. And this was a research last 2 years ago po, 2008. 2010 po na ngayon. Princess Tarhata Lukman is the first Muslim lady governor ever in the Philippines from 1972 to 75. She's the only Muslim Filipina to be featured, and even Mindanaoan, to be mentioned in the Time magazine. Siya po ay isang kababaihan na will help rescue certain women nuns, as along with Faisal Marwa at that time, in the 1970s. May mga Carmelite nuns po na nakita sa Marawi City, and Tarhata Lukman is one of those credited for rescuing her. Before going further about Tarhata Lukman, she was born in 1926 And she is the 7th child of then Lieutenant Governor and Sultan sa Ramain, Alauya Adjong Alonto and Bai Alangadi Alonto. Surprisingly, ang mas mayaman po yung ina ni Tarhata Lucman, hindi po yung ama. Kaya siguro lang galing doon yung pagiging unconventional ni Tarhata Lucman na fighter na babae. She is of course, baka hindi nyo alam, Rido Vendetta settler. Napaka-famous po niya sa Among Maranaos. Among, I think also the Christian friends, na si Tarhata Lucman ay isang politician na babae na Muslim na nag-negotiate ng napakaraming Rido or Vendetta. And yung mga Alonto po kasi, they descended from this big clan, Sultan Kudarat of Lanao and Maguindanao. The Iranun ruler who resisted the Iberian or Spanish invasion, no, centuries back. Si Tarhata's maternal side controlled so many plantations, kaya mayaman sila. So yung asawa ng father ni, yung mother ni Tarhata, yung father niya, hindi nga mayaman, at paano nga naasawa yung kanyang mami na mayaman. They had a very cute courtship story. Ang kwento po nila is yung ama ni Tarhata, yung grandfather ni Tarhata ay naghahanap ng manliligaw ni Tarhata na pwedeng maging leader, pwedeng ma-develop kahit hindi mayaman. So kasi nga sa mga Maranao, importante po nga, di ba, yung angkan, yung tribo, yung kanyang lineage, yung kanyang descendants, at yung kanyang kayamanan. Pero ito nga yung ama ni Tarhata, hindi mayaman, at pero yung ama ni Tarhata, grandfather pala, ay naghahanap ng isang lalaki na maasawa sa, yung ina, or yung ama ni Tarhata, naghahanap po ng isang mayaman na maasawa si, grandfather naghahanap ng mayaman na maasawa ng papa ni Tarhata. Yun. So, nahanap nito yung si Ahmad Alauya Alonto nga, na former Lieutenant General. Dahil dun sa kanyang pag-asawa kay Tarhata, tumaas po yung yung mami ni Tarhata, tumaas po yung upgrading niya sa society, nagkaroon po siya ng wealth, lands, respect, at doon ay yung si Alauya Alonto then later on became senator of this country, of this republic, Philippines. So, si Tarhata po ay yun nga ang kanyang background. Yung kanyang ama ay hindi masyadong English-speaking, no read and no write na ang tawag kay Alauya Alonto. So, si Tarhata Alonto grew up in a background na political. Maraming tao around them sa bisita sa kanilang bahay dito sa Kota. At si Tarhata Alonto grew up in that environment where maraming bisita, maraming naghihingi ng tulong kay Alauya at yung kanyang family. So si Tarhata became that translator for the father na may mga English kasi American visitors sila ng mga sundalo, mga governors from the United States during that colonial period, 1940s. At si Tarhata yung naging parang bridge ng kanyang ama sa itong mga foreigners who were visiting. So siya yung naging spokesperson ng kanyang ama. Siya rin, nung 8 years old or bata pa lang, mga 10 years old, nakatravel na sa Metro Manila. At that period in time, mahirap po lumabas ang isang babae sa Maranao society or Moro society. Even travel to Manila is a big thing. So Tarhata Alonto at that teenage life or kanyang pagiging bata pa, nakalabas na ng barko, rode a boat with her father na maging senador para ma-meet sina Marcos. Or yung mga, hindi pa si Marcos at that time. Yung Commonwealth period pa ba yan, 1950s? Ayun. So si Tarhata really grew up in a very unconventional environment. She was very outspoken, and during her courtship period, when ina-arrange na siya ng parents niya to a certain lalaki, hindi talaga siya nag-agree na maasawa na hindi niya gusto. So it's usually unconventional for a woman to speak out her mind against marriage to any person. Basta mag-agree na lang siya, silence means yes, culturally sa amin. But this woman, Tarhata, did not like any of the men who were visiting her sa bahay nila sa Kota. And later on, na-meet niya yung kanyang magiging, hindi nga na-meet kasi constant bisita na si Rashid Lucman. Kung hindi nyo kilala si Rashid Lucman, siya po ay isang kilalang founder po ng Bangsamoro Liberation Organization, PMLO, kabatch ng Nurbiswari, or even earlier than Nurbiswari. So, na-meet ni Tarhata Lucman, si Sultan Rashid Lucman, even before marriage, because constant bisita ito si Rashid Lucman bilang isang Lucman, malaking pamilya, angkan, dito kay Alonto. Nagko-courtesy call, kaibigan ni Alauya, so parang naging advisor si Rashid Lucman. So more or less matanda itong si Rashid kay Tarhata who was just a teenager, and si Rashid